Hey everyone, we are here. It's 3 a.m. and it's time for the card review. My first impressions on every card in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. I've not looked at anything outside of the cards that we've already seen before from the Twitter reveals and everything, right? So I'm really excited to see what we have in store for the first couple weeks of Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. If you guys are excited too, in about 16 hours, I think, the game's going to come out. And I will be trying to stream my first couple hours in the game, my polls, my first deck building and everything. So if you guys want to watch live and play with me or watch watch me play, that'd be really cool. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support and stuff leading up to the release. I really appreciate it. We've been getting a lot of views, a lot of subs, a lot of comments, which I love reading. And yeah, let's get right into it. Here we go. Ruby Greedy Cherub. 2-drop 2/2, so basic fighter stat line. Select a card in your hand and return it to deck. Draw a card. We saw this on the stream. When was this now? Like 5 days ago? I don't even remember the days now. And it's pretty cool. It's kind of interesting. I think this is going to have some uses in Spell Boost because now Spell Boost keeps its effects and stuff when you return it to the deck, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, this is also just going to be an easy, like, sort of card to fill in your deck if you're missing cards and stuff, because it's going to help the consistency of your deck, because you can just kind of swap a card, and you're not really doing it for any downside, because it's still a fully statted 2-drop. So I do like this card. I actually like this a lot. So yeah. Next card, Vigilant Detective, 3-drop 3/3. I like the Evo art. She's going to give us last words, add a detective lens to your hand. What is detective lens? Detective lens is a 2-drop amulet. Engage, which means you like basically tap it. Destroy this card, select an enemy follower on the field, and remove ward from it. This card's pretty bad. This card is really bad, actually. Select an enemy... Destroy this card, select enemy follower on the field, and remove ward from it. And it's a 3-drop 3/3 with last words. Put this in here. Yeah, no, this card sucks. Yeah, this card's bad. Goblin Foray. Whoa. 5-drop spell. Summon 5 goblins, which are 1/2s. This is kind of crazy new art, actually. So at least we know that we're getting a goblin. I I knew we were probably going to get a goblin, but I was wondering how many 1-drops we were going to get. Kind of cool, actually. 5-drop, summon 5 1/2s. That might actually not be that bad. That's interesting. We'll see. I'm interested about this card. This is kind of an interesting card, actually. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Summon 5 1/2s. Maybe for Abyss. Because you get 6 shadows, basically. Because you play this, and then you get 5 goblins, and when they die, you get a shadow each. Okay. I actually think that's pretty interesting. Apollo Heaven's Envoy. 3-drop 1/2. On play, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers, and then on evolve, it's going to replicate the effect of this card's fanfare ability. Okay, I like this a lot. This is a nice anti-aggro neutral card. Probably going to be played in a couple control decks if aggro gets out of hand. They do seem to kind of want aggro to not be good, which is interesting. So, yeah, I kind of like this card, Apollo. Yeah, he's an interesting tech card for sure. Seraphic Tidings, we've seen 3-drop, draw 2 cards. Fildau, we've seen also 2-drop 2/2 Evo. Select the enemy follow on the field and destroy it. Very strong card. Very strong hard removal, right? At the cost of an evolve point, of course. Divine Thunder, we've seen as well. 4-drop gold, destroy a random enemy follower with the highest attack. Deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. So it kind of has the AoE effect as well built in, which is cool. Olivia, which again we've seen as well. 7-drop 4/4, draw 2 cards, restore 2 defense to your leader, recover 2 play points. Super Evolve, on Super Evolve, you Super Evolve another allied follower. This card is right now, we'll see. We're 4 minutes in. We might change, but this is the strongest card in the game, in my opinion. We will see if that changes. Of course, at the end of this video, we'll kind of go back and look through everything, right? Pretty good. Then last is Ruler of Cocytus. 10 drop 10/10, replace your deck with the Apocalypse deck. And the Apocalypse deck is going to add these cards to your deck. Silent Rider, 6 drop 10/10 Storm. Servant of Cocytus, 1 drop 13/13. No effect. 5 drop Demon of Purgatory. Am I crazy? I thought this used to be 6 drop. But no, it was 5 drop. 5 drop 9/6. Select 2 enemy follows on the field and deal 6 damage to them and the enemy leader. And then, of course, the Astaros Reckoning. 10 drop, set the enemy leaders max defense to 1. Pretty good card. I think this is going to see its way into a couple decks as a really good control finisher. And yeah, pretty cool. All right, so we wanted to do neutral because I wanted to just set our foundation of cards that you can put in any deck, right? So let's go to Forest, and we'll go in order. All right. I already see some things I like. Here we go. Faye Twinkletoes. I love that name. That's actually a really funny name. This is, of course, what was the name? Blessed Fairy Dancer. Yeah, Blessed Fairy Dancer. In the old game. 2 drop 2/1. Fanfare combo 3, so that means you have to play 2 cards before it. Give all other allied followers on the field +1/+1. I like this card. This is a really good card. I think this is really strong. Combo 3 means you only need to play 2 cards before it, and then it's going to come down, buff your board, and you're probably going to be able to get this early on. Let's keep an eye out if we can generate any wisps, because wisps are 0 drop 1/1 fairy tokens. So let's see that. I like this card a lot. Capricious Sprite. 3 drop 1/1. Fanfare, summon a fairy and add a fairy to your hand. On evolve, replicate the effects of this fanfare's ability. So on play, you're going to summon 2/2 worth of stats on one body, and then you're going to put a fairy into your hand. Or not on one body, but on 2 bodies. And then evolve, you're going to do that again. Lots of 1 damage AoE is my thing. Is my sort of issue here. Maybe. I'm going to give this a maybe. Deepwood Fairy Beast. Play my Fairy Beast. 8 drop 4/4. Fanfare, draw a card. Restore X defense to your leader. X is the number of cards in your hand. This is way too understated for an 8 drop. Way too understated. We have to be in a hard control meta for this to be good. I don't know. I think this is bad. Yeah, I think this is bad. Unfortunately. Working Grasshopper. Whoa! I love this card. Fanfare, draw an X, cost follower. X is your combo. Whoa, this is such a cool card. They've been designing some really good cards. This is so cool. So, let's break it down. So, if you just play this as a 3 drop, it's going to it's going to draw you a 1-cost card. We haven't seen any good we haven't seen any 1-cost cards yet for Forest. Or neutral. We are going to go into the basic set, here in a second. I have the portal up, but I'm worried that the portal is going to be laggy because everyone's going to be trying to get in, so we're going to kind of try to filter through that. And then any other card you played this before, you're going to draw 2 drop, and then, upwards. So you can really build your deck. I love this, not risk reward, but the way where it's if you just want the 1 drop, you can just play this down, easy peasy. But if you want to try to work your way to get a specific card, you can play to that. You can also set up your next turn, almost like an Aether in a way from the old, the Sword legendary Aether from the old game, where what she did was she drew you a card based on your max play points +1. So if you played her on 3, she was going to draw you a 4 drop. I almost feel like you could do something like that where you were able to set up your next turn. It is a 3 drop, so it is a little bit expensive. I hope this is good. I hope this is a good card, because I love this design. This is a very cool card. Yeah, this is on my list so far of really cool card. Love this. Working Grasshopper. Elder Sage Brush. 4 drop 3/3. Fanfare. Deal 3 to a random enemy follower. Combo 3 deals damage to 3 random enemy followers instead. Like this a lot, actually. Again, if we get wisps, I think we're cooking. I like that they're trying to kind of go for this idea of like, hey, you're only going to be able to get a couple of these combos off just because you have to use a good amount of your hand for it. And the payoffs have been pretty good. Like we saw the Working Grasshopper drew you a specific card, basically, if you tailor your turn towards it. And Elder Sagebush is going to come down if you play 2 cards before him. He's going to probably clear a board. I think my issue with Elder Sagebrush here is the fact that he might come down with the combo a little bit too late. Like if you do just have 2 1-drops, if he's a 6, or you pay 6 and then you clear, or you deal 3 damage to 3 random enemy followers, I think that's a little weak. But yeah, kind of like this card. Fairy Convocation. 1-drop, add 2 copies of Fairy to your hand. So this is the Fairy Circle, of course. Interesting that it's in the set and not the basic set. That's interesting to me. I feel like this is a very basic type of card for Forest to have. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's keep an eye on that. But, basic card, probably going to be played in most Forest decks. Aaron, Crystallian Frost Ward. Aaron's a classic character from Rage of Bahamut and, of course, Shadowverse. And I noticed her on the page where it showed like a bunch of, all the top half of the Forest cards. 7-drop, 6/8. Select an enemy file on the field and destroy it. Restore 2 defense to your leader and ward. Yep, I'm eating. Yeah, we're eating. I like this card a lot. Big ol' ward, auto kill, or just, targeted removal, and you're going to heal 2. I'm seeing Forest maybe lean control, because we're going to get to a gold card that we also saw in the tutorial that I didn't really talk about. I like this card a lot. Is it Crystallian traded? No, it's not. Okay, there's no Crystallia trait. I just realized, were there any other traits I missed? No, there weren't. Okay. Wait. Faye. Oh, Faye's not even a fairy? That's fine. All right, Aaron, like this a lot. I like this a lot. Next card, Good Fairy of the Pond. I like the name. 1-drop, 1/1. Last words, add a fairy to your hand. Very basic. This was Water Fairy. This was, I think, Blessed Water Fairy, or just Water Fairy back in the day. Yeah, very basic. Just 1-drop, 1/1, and then you're going to get a fairy to your hand. Yeah, I like it. Probably going to be played in most of the fairy decks. Baby Carbuncle. 2-drop, 2/2. Fanfare. Select another allied follower on the field and return it to your hand. Super Evolve, recover 3 play points. Interesting. Fighter that bounces something. And then you Super Evolve and restore 3 play points. I could see this comboing with like Roach, where you go like something, this, Super Evolve, you bounce your thing, and you recover 3 play points, so now you're back to full play points, basically. And then you're already combo 2, right? So Roach is gonna come down at 3 attack. Maybe. One of the things that I haven't seen enough like on play things that you'd want to repeat yet. Maybe the Working Grasshopper. Yeah, interesting. This is an interesting card for sure. Interesting card. Lambent Cairn. 2-drop Amulet, Fanfare, add a fairy to your hand, combo 3, add a Deepwood Bounty. We'll click on that in a second. Engage, destroy this card, select the enemy file on the field, and give it +1/+1. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's a 2-drop fairy generator. It's going to give you 1. And if you combo 3, you're going to get whatever Deepwood Bounty is. We'll look at that in a second. And then you're going to engage and tap and destroy this, and then select an enemy file on the field and give it +1/+1. Yeah, that's interesting. That's it. Let's see what the Deepwood Bounty is. It's a 0 cost. It's a 0 cost card. Okay. So this is interesting. So you're going to be able to like set up your previous turns, use some of your combo fodder, like your fairies and stuff. And you're going to be able to get a 0 cost in your hand to work with Roach later on. I kind of like that. It's also going to give you 2 cards back because it's a fairy and a, what is this called? Deepwood Bounty. I kind of like this. I like where Forest is going. I really like where Forest is going. Okay. Interesting. Lambent Cairn. Interesting. Okay. Fragrant Wood Whispers. 3-drop. Add a Deepwood Bounty to your hand and draw a card. Okay. So we're definitely trying to set up our hand with 0-cost spells to be able to play the Roach out and do a bunch of damage. I like that. Yeah, and it's kind of changing one of the cards you draw for a 0-cost card that you can use in your combos. Like that a lot. Yeah, like that a lot. Here we go. Lily, Crystalline Innocence. We saw this card at the end of the little collection, like preview thing. Another classic character. I'm looking for Tia because Aaron and Lily and Tia are like a group and friends and stuff. That's the summary of them. So yeah, 2-drop 1/3 fanfare combo 3. Select the enemy file on the field and set its defense to 1. Evolve, draw a card, select the enemy file on the field and deal 1 damage. I like this card. Here we go. So this is gonna lean more of the control side of this Forest stuff we're seeing. This is gonna be basically a kill card for you if you have 2 cards beforehand because it's combo 3 and combo counts itself now. So you go, 2 fairies, play this, set something to 1, Evo, draw a card, and kill the thing that you set to 1. Like this card a lot. What's the art? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah. I think this is the old Rage Muhammad art. I love that. Okay, cool. Next card, Glade Fragrant Wood Ward. Yeah, this was the card that we saw in the tutorial. 5 mana 3/3 fanfare, draw 2 cards. Already off to a pretty good start. Evolve, deal X damage to split between all enemy followers. X is the number of cards in your hand. This is the Cassiopeia effect. And they changed this now so that it targets oldest follower that was on the field. Maybe this is always how Cassiopeia worked, actually. In Evolve, I never played with Cassiopeia in the digital game because that was, before my era. But in Evolve with Cassiopeia, you could just choose who you want to hit. So, yeah, really like this card. This is a really strong card. Really strong control tool. Drawing you 2 cards. Clearing the board probably because you're going to have a big hand size. Yeah, really like Glade Fragrant Wood Ward. Oh, he looks kind of cool without the hood on. That's kind of cool. I like him. Yeah, that's cool. This is an original character. That's cool. Next one. Oh, Bale. Okay. So we're going to get all of the Lux characters. I'll kind of get into that once we talk about the other ones. But the Lux characters are sort of this group. And it includes a bunch of characters that we'll probably see soon. So, Bale Luxglaive Warrior activates in your hand whenever an allied follower leaves the field. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Activates in your hand. Whenever an allied follower leaves the field, reduce the cost of this card by 1. Fanfare, select the enemy follower on the field and deal 4 damage. It's a card that goes to 0 cost. I just really don't like these type of cards because they feel kind of high rolly. Because if you get it early on, like say you get it in your opening hand, you're going to get this down really fast. And it's going to feel pretty bad when it's just like, oh, my opponent just like drew 3 bales early on, was able to play stuff out, and it went to 0. And now it's clearing my board, and he has 3 0 mana 4/4s, and is also able to like develop more because it's gonna go to your combo. Do I like the design? No. Is this a probably insane card? Yes, this is a very, very, very strong card. Yeah, this is a really strong card. Probably the strongest Forest card so far. I don't know. Lily was pretty good. Yeah. I don't know. Really strong card. Next is the Roach. We talked about this. 3-drop 0/2. Give this follower plus X. X is your combo. So if you just play him raw, he's going to be a 3-drop 1/2 Storm. And then, you add all your 0 costs and stuff, and you can get him up pretty high. Really like it. Probably going to be a key part in most Forest decks. Oh, look at Liza! Wow! Oh, this is great art. I love this. I'm probably going to be saying that kind of stuff a lot. I'm probably going to be gushing over the art a lot. I love... Oh, this art's so good. This art's so good. What does this do? 3-drop. At the end of your turn, combo 3, draw a card. Engage, destroy this card. Select another allied card on the field and return to your hand. So you play this for... Oh, my God. Why did they do Luxglaive? What was his name? Why am I blanking on it? Bale. Why'd they do Bale? This is the worst design card so far, and they're hitting it out of the park with some of these other designs. So you're going to have this card, you're going to play it, and then while it lasts on the field, every time you combo 3, or at the end of your turn, if you've hit combo 3, you're going to draw a card. So you're just going to be getting infinite value. Not infinite, but sort of, a lot of value. And then if it's like, okay, my time is done, you're going to be able to tap this and bounce something back to your hand. So if you, say you combo with the Roach, you're going to be able to tap this, bounce the Roach back, play it again. Really strong card. I like this card a lot. This is so cool. Love everything about this card, man. The art, the design, yes. I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited for this game. All right. I was disappointed about Bale. We're so back with Godwin Staff. Very cool design. Love that. All right. Legendaries. Arya, Lady of the Woods. We kind of saw this already. Gain crest, Arya, Lady of the Woods. The crest is going to give all your pixie followers, which are the fairies, Storm, and then super evolve, summon 3 copies of fairies. So pretty basic. So far what we've seen, I think it's like I guess the fairies do add to damage, later on, if you're trying to OTK with Roach and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. Yeah, next card. Rose Queen. This was kind of leaked a little bit. First of all, obviously amazing new art by my goat Soji Hisakata. Amazing art. Fanfare. Transform all forest cards in your hand that cost 1 or less into copies of Bramble Burst, and she's gonna be a ward. 9-drop. What did Bramble Burst do? Select enemy file on the field or the enemy leader and deal it 3 damage. Okay. I really like the idea of this card. I like that it's like a control finisher. We've seen some cards, some other cards. Wait, does it draw you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just selects. Okay. Because the old Thornburst, or at least in Evolve, drew you a card. My issue is when you play her, she kind of does nothing on the board, and she doesn't let you play. Obviously, if you play her on 10, you can play another, one of these Bramble Bursts, or if this is a fantasy land, but if you're going second and you have a coin still or an extra play point, you can play 2 of those. But maybe you're able to control the board enough where playing this raw is fine and you don't just auto die. It is a ward, of course. I hope this card is good. That's what I'll say. I hope this card is good. Yeah. Love this card. Hope it's good. Then Amataz. Ooh. Okay. 3-drop 2/2. Amataz Origin Blader. I like the art on him, actually. This is probably my favorite Amataz art. I've never really liked his art. This is pretty cool art. I kind of like it. Amataz Origin Blader. Give this follower +X+S. X is the number of pixie followers in your hand. Ward, and then evolve. Do this X times. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower. X is the number of pixie followers in your hand. Okay, I like this guy. I like this design of him. He doesn't add to storm damage or face damage or whatever, but he's going to reward you for having a lot of these pixie followers, the fairies, in your hand. And he's going to be getting pretty big. Yeah, I like this. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Pretty good. I think he's going to be good in almost all of the... Because I don't see really a build of Forest right now where you're not playing a bunch of fairy stuff. So yeah, you're going to be able to get him pretty big. Early game, he's going to come down and be a pretty big threat as well. So yeah, I like this. I like this. I like that he's not like pushing face damage or anything crazy. And yeah, that's the last Forest card. I love this class set. So a couple standouts to me. Faye Twinkletoes, really strong. Working Grasshopper's an amazing... Well, I clicked the wrong thing. Amazing design card. I just realized... Oh, no, you can see that. You can see the name on the card. Okay, I realized that the top... can I just, like, scroll this down a little bit? Okay. Little adjustment, 20 minutes in. But you guys were able to see the name. I realized we're 25 minutes in already. It's going to be a long-ass video. Working Grasshopper, like that. Aaron, I really like control, big control tool. And then I really like the Lily. I really like the Glade. I think Bale is probably the strongest card here. And then Godwood Staff is really cool design. Really cool everything. Love the art. Love the design of the card. Yeah, really like this. So Forest is in a pretty good spot, I think. Just in terms of quality of cards, I feel like it has pretty good. Let's take a look at the basic Forest cards real quick. Let's look at the basic neutrals just for the heck of it first. See, I have to click on them, and I'm worried that, yeah. So, Indomitable Fighter, 2-drop, 2-2. Enhance 4, give this follower +3, +3. That's kind of interesting. Still probably not going to be playable at all. Bellringer, we already know what she does. Ward, 2 mana, 0-2. Ward, last word, draw card, Evo, draw card. Also, these basic cards you're going to just have access to, right? Here's the Detective Lens, which is, like, really bad. Ariette, Lux Minstrel. 3-drop, 3-3. Evolves, restore 2 defense to your leader. And then Super Evolve, restore 4 defense instead. Pretty, unless there's like an Elena. Adventures Guild. Fanfare, draw follower. That's interesting. Engage, destroy this card. Select a follower on the field and give it rush. You might be able to like build a deck where like you only have a couple followers and you want to guarantee draw something, like in a Haven deck or something. That's kind of interesting. Quake Goliath, he's just 4 mana, 4/5 ward. Kind of not bad for the stats, actually. Kind of pretty good for the stats. Caravan Mammoth, 7-drop, 10/10. I like that. It's just, hey, giant body. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, basic Forest cards. Let's look at the basic Forest cards. I want to do basic. Yes, there we go. Search. Okay. May Journey Elf. 1-drop, 1/1, combo 3, select enemy file on the field and deal 3 damage. That's strong. That's very strong. Another 1-drop as well. Love the art on this too. I love all the animals she has. Look at the squirrels and bunnies and everything. That's cool. And the owl. I like that art a lot. Bug alert. Barbecue chicken alert. Select an allied file on the field and return it to your hand. Deal 2 damage to random enemy files. So this is the Airbound Barrage, but a little bit nerfed. One thing I just realized is we did not see a Nature's Guidance yet. So yeah, okay, another bounce thing, but yeah, this is fine. Random is like, don't love random. 2 damage is not as good either. But yeah, Airbound Barrage was a pretty strong card in general. Fae Tamer, Fanfare, add 2 copies of fairies to your hand. It's a 2-drop, 1/1. Pretty good. Stray Beast Man. Oh. 2-drop, 2/2. Increase your combo by 1. That's interesting. 1 card that's basically a combo 2, so you just play this. You play this, and then any of your combo 3 things are immediately online. Yup, this is a staple. This is a really good card. Yeah, this is a really good card. I like this card a lot. Yeah. Wild Profusion. Fanfare, add a follower to your, add a fairy to your hand. Countdown to whenever an allied pixie follower enters the field, deal 1 damage to an enemy follower. And maybe this kind of feels like a Brambles, but worse. Maybe. This is a maybe. I think this is not that good. I don't think this is that good. Gentle Tree Ant. Sorry, my nose is kind of like stopped up right now. I assume it's because it's pretty late, but... Fanfare combo 3, evolve this card. Okay, I like an auto-evolve thing. Strike, restore 2 defense here later. Nah, I don't think so. Selwyn, 7-drop 4/2 or 4/6. Selwyn, Sonic Archer. Storm. Whoa. 7-drop 4/6 Storm, Super Evolve, bounce an enemy follower? Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. Not bad. Not bad for a basic card. Not bad for a card you'll have access to forever. Yeah, I like it. Actually. I like it. All right. Forest. Pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm liking the look of it for sure. Let's go to Sword. Here we go. All right. I'm not going to look. I don't want to look and spoil anything for myself. But 3-drop 2/2. What? Ian, Lovebound Knight. Fanfare, select another allied follower on the field and give it +1/+1. This is not good. This is not that good. It's only a 2/2? I feel like this should be like a 2/3 at least. Yeah, no, this is not good. Ernesta! Oh! Okay, are we gonna get Alaska and Ilmanusa? Are we gonna get Vals? 6-drop 4/6 Ernesta Peacehawker. She's the Sage Commander. Fanfare, give all other allied followers on the field +1/+1. This effect has never really been that good. And this type of card has never been really that good. Evolve, Replicate. On Evolve, it does do this again. Maybe that's good enough. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say no on Ernesta. Lirala. Luminous Potion Right. That's a hard name. Fanfare, summon a Steelclad Knight. Steelclad Knights are the 2/2s. Whenever an allied officer follower enters the field, restore 1 defense to your leader. Yeah, pretty good. 3-drop 1/2 that summons a 2/2. That's 3/4 worth of stats. And you get a heal. And if she lives, you're going to get more heals. And she's Luminous traded, so let's look out for cards that draw Luminous trait or cards that interact with Luminous trait. Yeah, like Lirala. Hound of War. Look at him. 3-drop 4/2. Look at him. He got a hat too. Jeez, calm down, big dog. Hound of War. Like he is kitted out. He has that shit on. He definitely has that shit on. 3-drop 4/2 Rush. Enhance 6. Summon 2 copies of Hound of War. Unfortunately, he will not be played in any deck. This card is horrendous. Yeah, no, sorry. You guys are testing me at 3:37 a.m. Ignominious Samurai. 2-drop 2/1. If you've unlocked Super Evolution, give this follower Bane, and it's a rush. So this is like the Kukulkan of old days. Is that good? Maybe. You would hope that there's better cards to play. That's the hope. So I'm going to say maybe on Ignominious Samurai. Oh, what is he? Oh, this is the Battle Pass card. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nightly Rending. 4-drop. Select an enemy follower on the field and destroy it. Summon a Steelclad Knight. So this is going to be a 4-mana 2/2 destroy something. I kind of like that as a tech card. Yeah, I kind of like this. I kind of like this a lot, actually, as a tech card. Maybe you don't need it. Again, this is another thing where it's like the hope is you have more hard removal in Sword. Sword doesn't really have a lot of hard removal, but hopefully you don't need to play this, but since they printed this, you probably need to play it, right? Or you need to have access to it because we don't have, we're not going to have access to other forms of removal. So, yeah, probably going to see a little bit of play. Okay, Luminous Commander. Whenever an allied follower enters the field, give this follower +1/+0 until the end of turn. Evolve, summon a knight. Oh, until end of turn. Oh, no, sorry. Give this follower. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so you're going to Evo it. Let's give itself +1. And it's just going to be a 1/1 in general. So many things kill 1 health. I'm a little worried about that. It is another Luminous trait. So we're still, I don't know, Luminous Mage can come in and search it or something. Kind of down on this, but we'll see. Oh, there's Luminous Mage. Okay. Whoa, I love this. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, I love this card. First of all, the art is banging. The really awesome art for Luminous Mage here. 5-drop 1/3. Summon 3 2/2s. Whenever an allied officer follower enters the field, give it ward. So you're going to summon 3 2/2s with ward. I like that a lot. This is good. This is a pretty good card. I like that a lot. I just realized it's Luminous Magus or Magus. I just auto corrected to Mage. Yeah, I love this card right now. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards so far. Next is the Luminous Lance Trooper. 2-drop 1/2 summon a knight. That's the 1/1. Whenever an allied officer follower enters the field, give it rush. So all the Luminous cards are going to be summoning a bunch of tokens and giving them things, which is pretty cool. I like that. Shinobi Squirrel. My goat Shinobi Squirrel. That's amazing. That's amazing. The Ninja Squirrel. 2-drop 2/1 Ambush. Evolve, summon a Shinobi Squirrel. Ambush is a pretty good trait. Ambush means it can't be attacked or targeted until it attacks once. So once it attacks, it loses Ambush. But it can kind of just sit there and stalk the field, right? Maybe. Is it better than the Kukulkan? Probably. This is probably better than the Kukulkan as a 2-drop. Next card, Ironcrown Majesty. Select a mode to activate. 3-drop. Summon a Steelclad Knight and a Knight. So that's going to be a 2/2 and a 1/1. Or you can give all allied followers on the field +1/+1. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is Rousing Step or summon some bodies. I like this card. I think this is a really good card. Yeah, this is a good card. Yeah, this is just a good card. Geno! Whoa! That's cool. Okay. 7-drop 7/6 Rush can attack 2 times per turn. Strike, give this follower barrier, and summon a knight? That's interesting. So this is kind of like the Medusa that we saw for Abyss. We'll probably get to that in, 5 hours. Because you're going to be able to go swing into something, and you're not going to take damage because you have barrier. And you're going to swing into something again, and you're not going to take damage because it has barrier. And you have a 7/6 and 2 1/1s, and you clear 2 bodies. I actually like this card a lot. We were missing a 7-drop for Sword, and this feels right in. I like this a lot. Yeah, Geno, pretty good. Yeah. Bro, oh my gosh. With the good art. Oh, this art's so good. This is a classic ROB art. I've loved this art for so long. Oh my gosh, my man Vals is back. 3-drop 2/1. Select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 5 damage. Enhance 6. Give this follower +2/+2 and ambush. So this is gonna come down and kill that boogeyman everyone's talking about, Forte. Yeah, we don't need, bro. What, Nightly Rending? Bro, come on now. We got our goat Vals back. Yeah, I love this. I'm so happy he's in the game. And he's pretty good, actually. He's pretty good. Okay. Vals is in. I love that so much. All right. Then we have Zirconia. We know this card, of course. She's a 4-drop 4/4. Evolve, summon 2 copies of Knight. Give all other allied followers on the field +1/+1. This card is very strong. Very, 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 very strong evolve card. Yeah, just very strong card. not much to say. Just really big board development and buffing your board. If anything already existed on your board, you're going to be doing even more damage. Yeah, love this card. Next card, Amalia, we talked about already. 8-drop, 6/6. Summon 4 copies of Steelclad Knight. And then whenever another allied follower enters the field, give it +1/+0 rush and ward. This is going to be your sort of big late game board fill. And is probably going to hopefully win you games because you build too big of a board for them to deal with. So like this a lot. Yeah, Amalia, really good. Urius? 7-drop spell, Swordcraft 11. Select the enemy fall on the field or the enemy leader and deal 5 damage, restore 5 defense to your leader. I don't think so. 7-drop, deal 5 to the opponent, heal you 5. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. This is a rough gold. This might be the worst gold so far. This is a rough gold. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Albert, we talked about Albert already. 5-drop, 3/5. Storm, enhance 9, deal 3 damage to all enemy followers. Give this follower can attack 2 times per turn. That was a good card. I should have said good card. It's a good card. Amalia, oh my gosh, how could I do my girl like that? Amelia, it's so late. 6-drop, 4/4. Draw 2 Swordcraft followers, recover 3 play points, super evolve, give all our other allied Swordcraft followers on the field barrier. Really strong card, really happy she's in. One of my favorite characters. Yeah, very happy she's in. Very good too. Last is Kagemitsu, 3-drop, 2/2. Hold on, let me drink some water real quick. Sorry, hold on. All right, you guys should drink some water too. If you're 40 minutes in, you haven't drank. I'm joking. You should though, but yeah, I'm joking. Last words getting Crest, Kagemitsu's Enduring Warrior. Super Evolve, give this follower Storm. The Crest is countdown 2, last word summon a Kagemitsu. So you're going to be able to play this guy on 2 or on 3, and then when he dies, he's going to come back every 2 turns. Yeah, this is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. He's also going to have Super Evolve to give it Storm. So in the late game, he's like going to come back for free. And then you can Super Evolve and get 5 damage Storm in. Yeah, like Kagemitsu a lot. Yeah, I like him a lot. All right. The sword, I would say the sword list, I think they showed most of the strong stuff early. The legendaries, or that we hadn't seen. Kagemitsu's pretty strong. Amalia's pretty good. Zirconia is really good. The golds are really good outside of Ravening Tentacles. I think that card is horrendous. Iron Crown Majesty is really good. Luminous Magus I like a lot. Everything else I'm a little on. Let's look at the basic sword cards, though. Because if the forest basics are anything to say, I think the sword basics might be pretty good. All right. Flash Step, Quick Blader, 1-drop, 1/1, Storm. Literally the exact same as Quick Blader, but needed a different name, I guess. Royal Coachwoman, 2-drop, 1/2, last word summon a knight. I actually kind of like this card. It's like kind of totality, 2-drop, 2/3. One of the better 2-drops we've seen, I would say. I think this is one of the better 2-drops we've seen. Way of the Maid. 2-drop, select a... Oh, no. Select a card in your hand and return to the deck. Draw 2 Swordcraft followers. It goes hand neutral, because you're losing this card and the card you're putting back into your deck, and you're drawing 2 Swordcraft followers. Again, I could see some sort of build where you, like, only have a couple Swordcraft followers. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that this is, if it actually drew you a card, or it went, +1, I think this would be good, but yeah, I don't know. Rusty Lux Card Trickster, 3-drop, 3/3. Super Evolve. Draw. Oh, that's funny. Whoa, okay, okay, this is interesting. Okay, so Super Evolve, draw all copies of Rusty Lux card Trickster and give them Storm. So it's a 3/3. When you Super Evolve, you're going to draw 2 of them, and then you're going to give them in your hand Storm. But this one's not going to have Storm, and you have to use a Super Evolve. Using a Super Evolve is pretty bad. But it is in the basic set. Probably just good enough to play, I think. Yeah. Oh. No. That doesn't work. I almost had like the Olivia playing this after Olivia, but it doesn't work because you only get evolve effects if you actually use the point to evolve them. Olivia kind of bypasses that. So, Arms Peddler, 4-drop, 3/2. Rush, last withdraw card. No, that card sucks. That's really bad. Ancestral Crown, 4-drop. Countdown 4. Whenever an allied follower enters the field, give it +1/+1. Bad Royal Banner. No. Centaur Centurion. 8-drop 7/5 Storm. Probably not good enough, but that's kind of interesting. Probably not good enough, but is it? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, that's bad. All right, Sword in general. Like I said, I think they showed most of the good cards already. I'm a little bit down on it now just because none of the new cards were that crazy. I mean, I think Ironcrown Majesty is pretty good. Val's is pretty good. Luminous Magicians are pretty good. I'm very surprised we never saw a Luminous card draw or 11 card draw since we have 2 11 cards, but maybe that comes next set. So yeah, all right, on to Runecraft. Runecraft. I already see some stuff. Okay. Okay. Very excited to see what Anne does. Very excited to see what Anne and Gray do. Runeblade Conductor. 5-drop 1/1 on spell boost. Give this follower +2 or +1/+1. Fanfare, select the enemy file on the field and deal it X damage. X is this follower's attack. So kind of a removal card for spell boost. I don't think it's that good though because maybe. If you can spell boost a lot and it's just a big body that kills something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. We'll see. Apprentice Astrologer. Select a card in your hand and return to your deck. Draw a card, gain an Earthright Sigil. Okay, so we're getting Earthright Sigil. Or we're gaining, Earthrights. So yeah. Okay, we got to see what Earthright cards we have before this card can really be, I don't know, analyzed. Owl Summoner. 3-drop 3/3, gain an Earth Sigil. Evolve, select the enemy file on the field and deal 5 damage. That's not bad evolve card. 3-drop 3/3 that evolves and deals 5 damage or something that early is pretty good. And then you're going to get an Earth Sigil if we're playing Earth Sigils. Pretty cool. I actually like this guy a lot. Starry-Eyed Penguin Wizard. 4-drop 2/2, draw 2 cards, evolve, spell boost your hand twice. This card is good if you can get the evolve off. If you can't, this card's kind of bad. 2/2 is pretty weak, but maybe just drawing 2 is good enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to lean towards no. But Radiant Rainbow. Select a card in your hand with on spell boost and spell boosted draw card. This is really good. It's going to spell boost a spell boost card twice, right? Because you're going to select one, and then it'll get spell boosted, and then because this is a spell, it's going to spell boost again, and then it's going to draw you a card like this card. This is very good for spell boost. Stormy Blast. X starts at 2. On spell boost, increase X by 1. Select enemy file on the field and deal X damage. So this is going to be your Wind Blast. You're going to be able to stockpile spell boost on this and then just like nuke something from orbit. Very good card. Very needed card for these type of strategies, these type of spell boost strategies. Here we go. Mysteria I love Anne and Grey. I love Mysteria. Let's see what Miss Miranda has for us. She is Mysteria traded. 2-drop, 2/2, Fanfare, Spell Boost your hand. Evolve, select the enemy file on the field and deal 3 damage. Spell Boost your hand. This card's nuts. What? This card's really good. Yeah, this card's really good. Early game removal. I mean, obviously on an evolve, right? This card is good in every aspect of the game because it's going to come down early on in Spell Boost, and then once you can evolve first, you're going to be able to play this, probably kill something, Spell Boost your hand twice because you play it here and then evolve and play it again, or Spell Boost again. Yeah, I like this. I like Miss Miranda, Adored Academic. Emmylou, Witch of Wonder, on Spell Boost reduces this cost. The cost of this card by 1. Okay, so this is going to be a 0-cost card. Evolve, summon a Clay Golem. Deal X damage to all enemy follows. X. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Emmylou. No, this card's bad. Sadly, damn. You need a lot of Clay Golems for this to be good. No, this card's bad. Sorry. Yeah, this card's not good. William. 6-drop, 5/5. X starts at 0. On spell boost, increase X by 1. Fanfare, deal X damage to all enemy followers. Evolve, spell boost your hand by 2 times. Like this a lot. This is an AoE spell boost card that's Mysteria traded as well. And then it's going to AoE and on evolve. It's going to spell boost you. And he's just going to be a big body. I like this guy a lot, actually. Yeah. I like spell boost going into this sort of era of we're not just trying to like cheat out a bunch of bodies, but we're trying to get a lot of value from the cards that we spell boost. I like that a lot. Yeah, like William. Whoa, this card is sick. This art is sick. What? Sage Light Teachings. Select a mode to activate. Gain 4 Earth Sigils. Heal yourself 4. Or Earthright, deal 3. Deal 4 damage to all enemy follows. Okay, that's interesting. If we're able to get a ton of Earthrights, I think the best mode here is the AoE, the 4 damage AoE. 3-drop heal you 4 is not bad either. Yeah, I like this card. I like this card. Snowman Army on spell boost. Reduce the cost of this card by 1. Select an enemy fall on the field. Set its defense to 1. And until the end of your opponent's turn, give it can't attack followers or leaders. So it kind of locks something. That's fine. But when it said Snowman Army, I thought we were kind of summoning a Snowman Army. But, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Juno, okay. Juno, select enemy fall on the field and deal X damage, X the amount of Earth Sigils you have. That's pretty good. 5-drop, 3/3, by the way. On evolve, gain Crest Juno. Countdown 3, at the end of your turn, Earthright 1, summon a Guardian Golem. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. So for 3 turns, you're going to be able to use your Earth Sigils to summon Guardian Golems, which are 3/3s. Do they have a ward? Yeah, they do. Let me take some water real quick again. It's getting hot in here for some reason. It's getting hot because of the love of the game that I have. So is this going to be the Earth Sigil payoff, I guess? Yeah, that's fine. You know, that's pretty good, I guess. I want one more Earth Sigil payoff. Let's see one more Earth Sigil payoff. Juno's pretty good, though. Penelope, 2-drop, 2/2, gain 2 Earth Sigils. Super Evolve. I don't like these cheap cards that you need to Super Evolve to do the effect. Draw 2 cards, restore 2 to your leader, gain 2 Earth Sigils. Nah, I don't know. Maybe just gaining 2 Earth Sigils is fine enough. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Edelweiss, Sagelight Ward. She looks really cool, actually. Fanfare, Earthright 2, evolve this follower. When this follower evolves, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower and recover 2 play points. Okay. Is that the other Earthright payoff? I don't know. I need one more Earthright payoff. I need one. Can you give me one more? It's like some removal, sure, but like, what are we doing with like all the Earth sigils and stuff? It's pretty cool though. It's pretty good. Yeah. Homework time. Mysteria 3-drop. Mysteria traded. X starts at 0. On spell boost, increase X by 1. Then, if X is at 5, transform this card to Looking Smart. 3-drop, draw 2. What is the Looking Smart? Whoa. Okay, this is a cool way to do the Fate's Hand. It's never going to be 0, but you can get it to 1. 1-drop, draw 2, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. I like this card a lot. This is really good. If you spell boost 5 times, you're going to turn this into a 1-drop that draws you 2 and deals 2 damage to something. Like that a lot. Yep. Okay, Demonic Call, 7-drop spell. Odd spell boost, reduce the cost of this card by 1. Summon a Demonic Shikigami. Demonic Shikigami is a 3-drop, 3/3 rush, last word spell boost to your hand. Pretty good, actually. This card is very good. This is a very good, like, spell boost, sort of, like, it's a 7-drop spell, and then once you get to 0, you're going to spell boost again, and then this thing that you're going to summon is going to spell boost again. So, really like it. And then we have the legendaries, Kuon, summon all of the things, and these, like, give spell boost or spell boost your hand, and then, Enhance 10, destroy everything and summon a Noble Shikigami. Noble Shikigami is going to get really huge and have Warden Aura. And then if you Super Evolve, you're going to give something Storm. Okay, here we go. Anne and Greya, Mysterian Duo. 5-drop, 4/4. Summon an Anne summoning. Spell boost your hand 3 times. Evolve, select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 3 damage. What does Anne summoning do? Rush and ward at the end of your opponent's turn to destroy this card. Okay, that's okay. More spell boosting, like that's pretty good. Kind of okay body, but you're definitely just doing this for the spell boost, right? Most of the time. 3-drop, 5/5. My bad. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. And then Dimension Climb. Reduce the cost of this card. Return your hand to deck. Draw 5 cards. Spell boost your hand 5 times and fully recover your play points. So yeah, hold on. I'm going to be right back real quick. I'm going to go turn the air on real quick because I am kind of dying here. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. We are back. Okay. Rune. Kind of weak a little bit. I'm going to say that it's going to be like super broken. There's not a ton of spell boost payoffs. The Dimension Climb is pretty good. Demonic Call is okay. But William's actually a really good payoff. I don't know what the like end game is going to be. I guess it's Kuon. I guess the end game is Kuon with Dimension Climb. Like maybe that's fine enough. You have a lot of this good mid-game stuff. You have a lot of good mid-game cards. Radiant Rainbow is good. William again is really good. Another set of traits, the Mysteria trait that has no like searcher or no way to interact with the trait, which is kind of interesting since it seems like they were stripping traits away from like officer followers and stuff like that. But yeah, Rune. Oh, let's look at the base cards. Let's see. All right, Foresight. I think this is going to be Insight, right? Yeah, 1-drop spell, draw a card. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good. Witch's New Brew. On play, draw a card, Earth Sigil, engage, gain it. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that they put the draw on the play instead of when it dies. 2-drop True Summons. Summon a Clay Golem. Dazzling Rune Knight, 3-drop 2/2. Select a mode to activate. Spell boost your hand 2 times. Or Earthright 1, give this follower +2/+2. Or, oh, that's kind of cool. It's like, hey, are you playing this in a spell boost or are you playing this at Earthright? I like that they give basic, the basic class or basic cards this sort of mode card. Yeah, I actually like this card a lot. Or it's not like amazing, but it's cool to have access to all the time. I like that. Remy and Rami, Fanfare, Earthright, summon a Guardian Golem, Super Evolve, select the allied Golem on the field, and on the field, evolve and give it plus ability. That's a lot of stats. That's actually a very large amount of stats. Because it's going to go up to an 8/8 at the cost of a Super Evolve. Maybe this card is good. Maybe this card is good enough. Let's keep an eye out on Remy and Rami. Oh, shoot. I just closed that tab. Hold on. That was silly of me. Yeah, okay, we're back. Arcane Eruption, 4-drop, deal 2 damage to all followers. Earthright, draw a card. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. AoE. Blaze Destroyer. Here we go. 10-drop, 8/6. On spell boost, reduce the cost of this card by 1. This is going to be a pretty good payoff for spell boosting, right? You're going to get basically a free big body. So I do think spell boost is going to be more of like a tempo deck than like an OTK deck, which I do really like. So yeah, I think overall, that was the last one, right? Yeah, that's the last one. I think overall, Rune, I'm liking it. I'm going to try it because I love Anangrea, and I like all the mysterious stuff. There are some cards that I think are really strong, like William, I think, is a really strong card. Miranda, I think, is a really strong card as well. Homework Time is good. And then, like, all of the legendaries are good. This is the one class. Well, Sword, all of the legendaries are pretty good. But this class, all of the legendaries are pretty good. So yeah, like Runecraft. All right, let's get on to Dragon. Let's see if I'm just gonna, hit myself in the head because I was wrong about Dragon being bad or whatever, Let's see. So, Silver Cloud Dragon Rider, 8-drop, 6/6 ward. Last words, summon a Vast Wing Dragon. Vast Wing Dragon has 5/5 and Intimidate. Okay, we might be getting an Intimidate aggro deck, not with this card, but if this is a token, if the Vast Wing Dragon is a token with Intimidate, yeah, that could be interesting. Overall, this card's like, meh. Sword Snout Trout. These names are kind of killing me. Sword Snout Trencher. 5-drop, 4/6. If you're an overflow, give this follow Storm. Not that bad, but Forte's so much better. Fledgling Dragon Slayer. We saw this card already. 4-drop, 2/2. Destroy an enemy follower. I like this card a lot, actually. I think this is a really strong, if we're playing sort of a control ramp dragon deck. Really like this, yeah. Little Dragon Nanny, we talk about 2-drop, 1/1, summon a Fire Drake Whelp. Fire Drake Whelp has Intimidate, and then on evolve, you're going to summon another one. Really good 2-drop. White Scale Herald, 4-drop, 4/4. If you're an overflow, restore 4 defense to your leader. That's a good amount of health, but it doesn't do anything else, and you have to be an overflow. So I'm going to give this a no. I don't think this card is good. Calamity Breath, we saw 6-drop, deal 5 damage to all the followers. Yep. Lux Fang Champion Kit. shout out to Kit. Shout out to my dog Kit. I hope he watches this part. That's hilarious. Is this card gonna be as good as he is? 6-drop, 8/7. When this card is discarded, give a random ally file on the field +1/+0. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this card is not that good. When this card is discarded, give a random allied follow on the field +1/+0. You have Rush. Well, the people that are asking for discard Dragon back, we might be getting it. But this card is, I guess it's overstated 6-drop with Rush. Like, it's not overstated by enough. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no on Kit. Sorry, Kit. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. She only gets Intimidate on Overflow. 3-drop, 2/1 Ifa Windrider. Fanfare, if you're in Overflow, give this follower Intimidate and Storm. Or she just has Storm innately. I saw this card on the pack review, or the pack opening, like, little thing on the website. And I thought she was going to be like the original version of Afa. Not the original version of Afa, but One of the versions of Aphel where she was just going to be a 3-drop 2/1 Storm Intimidate. That would have been really sick, but she's not. I don't know. Maybe a super aggro dragon list plays just any Storm they can, but I don't think so. I think this card's bad. Zell, okay, we're getting Zell. Are we going to get Aina? Zell, Wind Reader, Super Evolve, select another allied file on the field and give it Storm. Zell used to be kind of a little problematic in the original game because he was a 2-drop that evolved, game something Storm. 3-drop, and you have to use your Super Evolve. I think kind of balances him out a little bit. So yeah, I think you might see play, but I don't think he's insane, if that makes sense. I think you'll maybe see play. Marion, okay, that's an interesting guy to bring back. 4-drop 3/3. Fan for select another allied follower on the field and give it +2/+2. If you're an overflow, +3/+3 instead. I don't think so. I don't think so, no. Yeah, no. If he could target himself, that'd be cool, but no. Golden Note Melody, we saw this. Draw 2 cards. If you're an overflow, restore 2 defense to your leader. Like this card a lot. Genesis Dragon Reborn. 10-drop, 9/10 Storm. Easy peasy, you know. Genesis Dragon does not need to say much. Pretty good card. Lu Feng, we talked about already. 4-drop 3/3. If you're an overflow, evolve this follower. When this follower evolves, gain 1 max play point. This is the second card with ramp in the game so far, including the basic card. Not Oracle, what is called Dragon Sign. I think this card is good. I think this card is very good. It's just, you need to be ramping, and you only have 2 cards so far that ramp. And yeah, this card's good, but we're going to need a little bit more. Zahar Stormweave Dragoon. 6-drop 3/3 Fanfare, summon a Vastwing Dragon. That's the Intimidate token. With Ward. If you ramp and get this guy out early... it's actually pretty good. Getting the Vastwing Dragon out early is pretty strong. So if you go second, you go Dragon Sign, and then on that 5... Sorry. Yeah, because it'll be your 5. You coin this out. Okay. I kind of like it. Actually. Because Intimidate's pretty hard to deal with. Okay, I like it. Next card, Twilight Dragon, of course. 9-drop, 9/9. Give all enemy followers on the field -0, -9. Super Evolve, draw 3 cards. This is probably the strongest Dragon card so far. Yeah, very good. Fan of Odahime. Okay, so here's where Odahime's bodyguard's coming in. Okay. Man, where's the girl herself? 1-drop Amulet. Engage and pay 3. Summon an Odahime's bodyguard. Select a card in your hand and discard it. And then Odahime's bodyguard is Storm Ward. I like the idea of turning your cards in your hand that you don't need anymore into bodies on the field. But it's you're still paying the cost of it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me almost exactly of Dragon Song Flute. Is that what it's called? From Evolve. It's actually very similar. It's actually eerily similar. And that was a good card. Okay, maybe. I'm keeping an eye on fan of Odahime. I'm a fan of Odahime. That's what I'll say. All right, here we go. New card, Bernite Anathema of Flame. Let's see what I think it's a girl. She does. Select a card in your hand and discard it. Deal X damage to all enemy followers. X is the cost of the selected card. Okay, so we are kind of having some discard synergy. Super Evolve. Give your opponent a crest. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your leader. Once on each of your turns, when your leader's defense is restored, deal 1 damage to it. Okay. Little bit of Valdane going on. Little bit of burn. And then whenever you heal, you're going to take even more damage. I like this card. It does X damage to all enemy followers. Okay, I might have been wrong about Dragon. I will say. This is a really strong card. Obviously, I didn't see this card before I made my opinion. But I'm still like, I'm not like locked in, but I'm getting there. Yeah, this card's pretty good. Yeah, I like this card. Yep, fully statted 2/7 drop. Yep, gotta use a super evolve, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. Forte, we know 6-drop 5/2 Storm Intimidate, very strong. Strong, not very strong. She didn't get the very tag. Garyu, Fabled Dragonkin, we saw this 8-drop 5/5. Summon a Golden Dragon and a Silver Dragon. Super Evolve, give all allied copies of Golden Dragon Storm and all Silver Dragon's Barrier. Silver Dragon is a 5/4 Rush, and then Gold Dragon is a Ward. Yeah, pretty good. Kind of Poseidon-ish, Poseidon-esque. So yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, Dragon. Oh, let's look at the basic Dragon cards. I want one more ramp card, man. One more. Striking the Dragon, we saw select the enemy on the field, deal 2 damage. When you're in overflow, deal 4 damage to it instead. I think this card is, if you're coming from Evolve, you're gonna like, Blazing Breath. The fact that this isn't a quick and you don't have that mechanic in the game, I think makes it a little weaker. But I do think it's still a pretty good card. Searing Dragon Newt, Searing Fire Newt. 2-drop 2/2, select the enemy file on the field and deal 1 damage. Insane 2-drop, actually. Very strong 2-drop. Dragon Sign, gain 1 max play point. Then Orb. Sorry. They're not called orbs anymore. They're just max play points. Then if you have 10 max play points, draw a card. Obviously, the ramp, you're going to play it in probably every deck. Draconic Berserker. 4-drop 4/5. Evolve. Select the enemy file on the field and deal 4 damage. Whoa, Super Evolve, deal damage to all enemy files instead. I actually like this card a lot. What? I like that you're able to... You're probably always going to play this for the Evolve cost, or for the Evolve, and it's fully statted. But if you need to clear the board, you're going to be able to Evo and deal 4 damage to the board using a Super Evo. Yeah, I'm going to say yes on this. I like Draconic Berserker, and it's a basic card. This is really nice. This is a really nice basic card. I love that they're giving us really strong basic cards. Yeah. 5-drop 5/5 Battleforged Dragon Keeper. Enhanced 7, summon a Vastwing Dragon. That's the Intimidate token. No, I don't think so. I mean, good as a basic card. Good as a basic card. Axe Wielding Dragon Slayer 6-drop 5. Okay, whoa. 6-drop 5/10 Ward? How much stats do you need for like almost a vanilla card? This has to be good, right? 10? It's at least a really good basic. Okay, I thought... 8-drop 6/6, deal 6 to the enemy leader? Am I overreacting? Yeah, I think I am. This is okay. A little bit above okay. It's a little bit above okay. That's a lot of face damage. Yeah, okay, Dragon. Like I said, I just don't think there's enough ramp. Like, you have a lot of these good cards, but then the issue is it's like if you miss ramp once, what are you doing? Right? Like, what do you do if you miss ramp? I don't know. I'll leave Dragon to I'll leave Dragon to the people. You know, you guys figure Dragon out. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys videos on every class and everything, but yeah, I don't know. All right, Abysscraft. This is a class I'm very excited to see. We're looking for Sharon. Okay? A real Moonstruck Vampire, 3-drop 1/1, Fanfare, summon a bat. Whenever an allied bat enters the field, give it Storm and deal 1 damage to your leader. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. And the bats have Drain. The bats just innately have Drain. That's... Okay, we're kind of cooking with the bat. You know, blood fans, stand up. Blood fans, rise up. I think this is good. 3-drop If there is any synergy with hitting yourself, this is good. Nameless Demon. 2-drop, 2/2, evolve, summon 2 copies of bats. That's fine. That's a fine card. That's a fine card. Little Miss Bone Lancer, Bone Mancer, we've seen. 3-drop, 1/2, last word, summon 2 copies of skeletons. I think this card is very good. I think this card is very strong. Ghost Juggler. 6-drop, 5/5, reanimate 4. I think this guy might be okay if we get some good 4-drops, which we've seen 2, the Saris and the Mukan. Mukan is okay. Saris, I don't think is that good. So let's see. Dark Seal Demon. Okay, so he's going to be blood packed on a body. 5-drop, 4/4, draw 2 cards, deal 2 damage to your leader. Evolve, select an enemy found on the field and deal it 6 damage. Okay, so he's going to blow something up too. If we're playing control, we're playing this guy. If we're not playing control, we're not playing this guy. I think that's pretty much it. Reaper's Death Slash we've seen. Kill one of your own things, kill your opponent things. Like this a lot, especially if there's going to be a lot of like little weenies, like skeletons and stuff and bats that you can like sacrifice. Mino, Shrewd Reaper we saw. 2-drop, 2/1. Enhance 4, give this follower Russian Bane, and when she dies, you're going to add a skeleton to your hand. Barrel, Nightmare Incarnate, Fanfare. What? Oh, whoa. Okay, whoa. 2-drop, 3/3. Okay, I was like, wait, what are we doing? Oh, okay, I see. 2-drop, 3/3, so overstatted. Deal 3 damage to your leader. Evolve, heal 5 defense to your leader. If aggro exists, it's going to have this card. How good is, like... Yeah, this card's pretty good, I think. Overstated Father is really good. The art's really good, too. Yuna, 4-drop, 3/5, ward. Last words, add a ghost and bat to your hand. That's kind of cool. I like that she's, like, half shadow, half blood. Ghosts are 1-drop, 1/1 storms, and then it always gets banished. So at the end of your turn, you're going to banish it, and then when it leaves the field, you're going to banish it. And then bats, of course, are the one drains. Is this card good? I don't think so. I think this card's bad. Yeah, I think this card's bad. Vlad, this card's awful. 8-drop, 5/8. Fanfare, select enemy, fall in the field and deal 5 damage. Restore 5 health to your leader. This card's not good. Shadow Crypt Memorial, we saw... we saw Vlad too, that's why I knew it was bad. 3-drop, Fanfare, add 2 shadows to your cemetery, engage, destroy this card, summon 2 copies of Ghost. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, let's see some more synergies. So the obvious synergy is Cerberus, right? Cerberus comes down, buffs the Ghost, and then you get some face damage. 3-drop is kind of tough to like kind of skip your turn unless there's some more really good shadow payoffs. Mukan is pretty good. Cerberus is really good, but I want a couple other ones. Saris, of course, Blue Rose Maiden, 4-drop, 1/4. Bane, at the end of your turn, restore 2 defense to your leader. If this follower is super evolved, restore 4 defense and give this follower barrier. We talked about this pretty extensively in my video where I kind of analyzed some gameplay. So if you want to see more discussion about that, go check that video out. I think this card is not that good, though. Orthrus, 2-drop, 2/2, one of my favorite characters. Fanfare, add 2 shadows to your cemetery. Ward, evolve Necromancy 4, do this 2 times. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. She's just classic Orthrus, or she's just a workhorse. She's going to be doing a lot of what you need to be doing for the deck, with the deck. Giving you shadows, ward, clearing the board a little bit, right? Not going to do anything crazy, but, you know, clearing the board a little bit. Yeah, really good. Mukan, Shadow Crypt Ward, 4-drop, 3/3. Fanfare, Necromancy 8, evolve this follower. Whenever an allied departed follower enters the field, that's ghosts or skeletons. Give it Bane, and then when this follower evolves, summon a ghost. Pretty good, I think. Pretty good. Balto, 3-drop, 3/1. What? 3-drop, 3/1. Fanfare, gain Crest, Balto, Dust Bounty Hunter. The Crest is at the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to both leaders. We need some payoff to hitting ourselves. We need some payoff to us hitting ourselves. I think this is pretty bad unless we get a payoff. Rage is... Oh my gosh. It's not Rage Muhammad anymore. It's Rage of Serpents. And look at the OG art, dude. Holy moly. Psych enemy fall on the field or the enemy leader and deal it 3 damage. Deal 2 damage to your leader. Where's our self-ping payoff? What's happening? I don't know. Oh, this is Razor Claw. This is Razor Claw. This is Razor Claw. Yeah, this is Razor Claw. Sure. Sir, we talked about Summon a Coco and Mimi. There are 2 1s with Rush, and then a 1/2 with Rush, and then this one heals you, and this one deals damage to the leader. And then she's an 8-drop 6/6, and then Necromancy 6. Give all other allied followers on the field +2 attack. And then Super Evolve, Reanimate 1 twice. Really good card. Medusa we saw as well. One of the strongest cards in my opinion. 7-drop 3/7 Rush. Hit attack 3 times per turn. Follow strike, destroy the opposing follower. So you're just going to be able to swing 3 times, clear 3 things, and then you have this body that if they don't deal with it, you can kind of Super Evolve next turn and swing 3 times face and probably kill them. Really good. And then our Gravy, our Gravy, 5-drop 4/3. Fanfare, deal 7 damage split between all enemy followers. Evolve, deal 3 damage to both leaders. Maybe AoE is pretty good. The Evolve is never happening. Or you don't care about the Evolve, really? Abyss. What are we doing? Abyss is a little confused. That's kind of my take. Abyss is a little confused. Let's see what the basics have for us. Lilith, 1-drop 1/1. Last words, add a bat to your hand. Sure. Devious Lesser Mummy, we saw this. Fanfare, Necromancy 4, give this follower Storm. That card's okay. That card's pretty good. Chaos Cyclone. It's like the mode. Draw a follower or reanimate 2. That's kind of cool. That might be okay. In a control deck, wait. In a control deck, you could, which is kind of plausible, you could play very low amount of followers and guarantee draw 1 of your followers, but maybe that's not worth it. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool card. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay. Soul Predation. 2-drop, select an allied follower on the field and destroy it. Draw 2 cards. This is Soul Conversion, but it's nerfed. That's really big, honestly. That's a really big nerf. That's not good. That's not good for Abyss. Abyss's stocks are going down. I'm going to come back to that. Because I want to talk about that a little bit more. Night Fiend, 3-drop 4/3, deal 1 damage to your leader. Awful. Maybe that's too harsh, but we still haven't seen a self-damage payoff. Besides just, you get 1 more attack. Okay, I mean, that's, not that good. Amorous Necromancer, evolve, summon 2 copies of Ghost, Super Evolve, give them Drain. No. And then Mistress of the Fang, 6-drop 3/6, Storm Bane. Alright, let's go back to Soul Predation. Man, that's disappointing. I don't think this needed to be nerfed. Honestly. Really big difference between 1-drop and 2-drop. It's really big. Yeah, Abyss I'm worried about. There's not that many good cards, honestly. Bonemancer is fine. Mino's good. Maybe you just play Barrel and it's just a fully statted 2-drop. Orthus is good. Cerberus is really good. Medusa's really good. Gravy's fine. This is just Razor Claw. And then that's it. Yeah, Abyss is rough. Abyss is rough. There's gonna be some discussion had, I think, about combining the classes. I don't think it went well. Yeah. It's doing just two different things. That's sad. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty disappointed, honestly. Yeah, pretty disappointed. All right, let's move on to Havencraft. Here we go. Angelic Prism Priestess, 3-drop 2/2 drawn amulet. Love that. Select on evolve. Select the enemy follow. It's way too late. I'm auto correcting myself. Select an amulet in your hand to reduce its cost by 1. That's pretty good. Hey, draw you an amulet and reduce its cost by 1 if you evolve. Yeah, this is a good card. This is a good card. Holy Shield Maiden, 3-drop 2/1 ward barrier. Cute. It's a cute card. I don't think it's that good. Radiant Guiding Angel, 5-drop 2/3. Draw 2 cards. Restore 2 defense to your leader. This card is good if we get Elena. This card is really good if we get Elena. This is like reading like the only reason they printed this is if we get Elena. Otherwise, this card sucks. Manu Dark Dweller, 2-drop 2/2 Aura. Aura is you can't target this card with effects, or your opponent can't. Whenever you engage an amulet, give this follower +1 attack until the end of turn. That's interesting. That's interesting. If we do sort of go towards maybe a more aggressive game plan, I can see this being played. Serene Sanctuary. This is a really good card draw. 1-drop. Countdown 3. Last words, draw a card, and then you can engage it. Pay 1 and advance this amulet's countdown by 1. I talked about this card when I did the whole the initial sword cards and the initial Haven cards, so you can check out more discussion, and the Cocytus. More about that. Featherfall. Oh, no, Feather Rush was the one that gave Storm, yeah. Featherfall, deal 3 damage to all enemy followers. Summon a Holy Falcon. Holy Falcon is a 2/2 a Storm. I think 3 is really low at 6 cost. I think 3 is really low at 6 cost. Also scary that we get a 6-drop AoE and it's not Themis. Don't love that. Sarissa, here we go. Sarissa Lux Spear. This is one of the last Lux cards. 2-drop 2/2, or Lux Spear Almirage. 2-drop 2/2. Whenever an allied follower with ward is destroyed, give this follower +1/+1. Evolve, give this follower barrier. So we're doing ward stuff? That's interesting. I didn't think we'd be doing ward stuff. If we do ward, if we get Elena here, I'm waiting. You know, Elena. I think we have to be getting Elena. I know. I feel like this reads way too much like we're getting Elena. Yeah, this is a good card though. A fighter that it doesn't have a ward itself, so you can protect it with other wards, and while you're protecting it, it gets stronger, and then you get barrier if you evolve. I like this card a lot. Reno, Luxwing Featherfolk, more Lux cards. 4-drop 3/5, Clash, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. Super Evolve, this follower can attack 2 times per turn. This is, I mean, this card is horrendous. Well, no, hold on. No, Super Evolve. Well, if it lives, you Super Evolve and you swing 12, and then whenever they swing into it, it punishes them for swinging into it. If you can somehow give this ward, then we might be cooking. Let me not say it's like garbage yet. But questionable. Maeve, Guardian of Earth. 7-drop 5/7, ward. Last word, summon a copy of a random allied amulet destroyed this match with the highest base cost. Oh, allied. Okay, I was like, wait, does this include enemies? With the highest base cost. So, I like this card a lot. Let's see what the highest base cost amulet we have. I mean, so far, the only amulet we have is Serene Sanctuary so far. Really like this card, actually. Let's keep an eye out on high cost amulets. Oh, okay, okay. Darkhaven Grace, select the enemy, or select an allied file on the field and give it +1/+1. Restore 1 defense to your leader, and that's for engage 1. This is kind of interesting. So you play this, and then from then on out, you can pay 1 once per turn every turn, and you give something +1/+1 and heal 1. I actually think this card's really good. I think this card's really good. Yeah, I think this card's good. I like this. Dose of Holiness. 3-drop. Engage, destroy this card. Select the enemy file on the field and deal 4 damage. Restore 1 to your leader. I love this card. I love that you're able to hold the effect. So you play this for 3. It's going to be Amulet. It's going to sit there. And then later on, if you need it, especially if you're playing like in a control deck, you're going to be able to tap this and kill something and then heal yourself. Like this card a lot. Yeah. Kinda. I like this card pretty. I sort of like this card. Yeah, this is good. Because I was comparing it to Death Sentence from Evolve. The issue with Death Sentence was it came in tapped, I believe, right? Yeah, I think it came in tapped. So yeah, this card's good, yeah. Skullfane is a gold. Skullfane's a gold. Okay. 6-drop 4/4. Destroy all allied amulets. Deal X damage to all enemy followers. Or sorry, to all enemies, including the face. That's good. X is the number of allies. Sorry. X is the number of amulets destroyed by this ability. That's pretty good. We got to see some amulets, so we only see 2 so far. One of them we don't want to pop either. The Darkhaven we don't want to pop. We've seen 3 amulets. Next card. Ronavero, Darkhaven Ward. 4-drop 1/3 ambush. Evolve. Select enemy file on the field and destroy it. They want you to pump him with Darkhaven Grace. I mean, you can't show me these cards and not think I should expect a Elena, right? Are we getting it? Next card. No, it's Lapis. No, I knew that. Gain Crest. We've seen this. 8-drop 7/6. Last words, gain Crest, Lapis, Shining Seraph. The Crest is countdown 2, and then you summon her, and she gains Storm. So she's kind of an infinite, kind of like Kagemitsu, 7/6 Stormer. Is that good? I think it's a little bit better than people are saying, but I don't think it's good enough. Pact of the Beast Princess. Oh, see, this is interesting. This is not the old Aria, Beast Call Aria. 2-drop, countdown 2, last word, summon a Holy Flame Tiger. Engage 1. Advance this amulet's count by 1. So that's interesting. The Holy Flame Tiger is a 4/4 rush. This is okay. It's just an investment, like a 2-drop 4/4 that you get later. I still think it's pretty good, but yeah, this is okay. Unholy Vessel. That's funny. Destroy this card and all followers. Okay, so this is the Themis, I guess. That's fine. Again, I like that you're able to like set this up. If you're able to play like a really heavy control deck, you're able to set this up and just go, like I'm playing this, but I don't want to pop everything yet. And yeah, I like that. Rodeo, okay. Rodeo, Anathema of Judgment. Is this Soji? I can't tell. I think it is. Looks like him. Fanfare, select a card in your hand and discard it. Summon 3 random differently named amulets from your deck that cost 3 or less. Super Evolve, destroy a random enemy follower with the highest attack. That's good. Oh, Super Evolve. Deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. So this is the Zeus spell on a Super Evolve. So the next 2, we'll go back to him in a second. Next 2 is John, 8-drop 6/6. Deal 6 damage to all enemy followers. Give all other allied followers on the field +2/+4 ward. Pretty good. And then Salefa, 5-drop 3/3. Restore 3 defense to your leader. Ward. And then on evolve, deal 3 damage to all enemy followers. Pretty good. So the amulets that we could get from Rodeo. So it's 3 or less. Dose of Holiness. That's pretty good. Darkhaven Grace is pretty good. Serene Sanctuary is pretty good. That's it. Let's check the basics real quick. I kind of want to talk about I want to talk about Rodeo as like a whole, just so let's like understand everything that Haven has. Winged Statue, countdown 4, last word summon a Holy Falcon, you can tap it to advance the amulet count by 1, and the Falcon is the 2/2 Storm. That's fine, that's okay. Fox of Purity, 2-drop 1/3 ward, not good. Yeah, no, not good. Winged Warrior, 4-drop 4/4. Select another allied follower on the field and give it +1/+1. Evolve, replicate, or do it again. No. Iron Fist Priest. 4-drop 5/4. Select the enemy follower on the field with 3 defense or less and banish it. Banish is pretty good. And then Super Evolve, banish all enemy followers with 3 defense or less. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good on a basic card. Yeah, I like that. Avian Statue, 4-drop, countdown 2 amulet. Last word, summon a Regal Falcon. Engage 2, advance this amulet's count by 2. Regal Falcon is a 4/4 with Storm. Okay, that's not bad. I like that card. Soul Cure Sister, 6-drop 3/5, heal yourself 5 and ward. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Sacred Griffin. Ward, 8-drop 6/8 ward. Whenever you engage an amulet, give this follower Storm. I kind of like this card, actually. I kind of like this card a lot with the Darkhaven Grace. But, as we see, we can't really get a ton of good cards off of Rodeo. We get... Is it from deck? So the best ones are what? Pact, Dose of Holiness, Darkhaven, and, like, Serene Sanctuary is fine. I guess that's fine. I guess that's okay. It's a lot of value. It's a lot of value. Another thing is, Maeve resummons the Unholy Vessel when she dies. That's cool. That's pretty good. That's a cool interaction. Overall, I'm like... Haven seems... There's something here, I think. I think there's something here for Haven. Do I know what it is? No. But I think there's something here. I think there's enough good cards here. This is kind of a good card, too. Yeah. All right. Last class Portalcraft. Here we go. Elise, Electrifying Inventor. I love Elise. They finally gave her a name. Her name was just Inspired Inventor in Shadowverse. Last words. Add a Gear of Remembrance to your hand. I'm not going to go through the whole artifact thing, but you get the blue one. You get the blue one when she dies. That's pretty good. Dirk, he's in here too. Fanfare, summon a Fortifier artifact. Why do we want to summon this? Why do we want to summon this? I thought we wanted them in our hand. Okay, not good. Ironheart Hunter, add a Gear of Ambition. That's the red one. Evolves like the enemy fall on the field and deal 3 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good if you're playing Artifact. Medical Gate Assassin. This was the card I was really gassing up. I still think this card is really strong. 3-drop 2/2. Fanfare, add an Enhanced Puppet to your hand. Once on each of your turns, when an allied puppetry follower enters the field, give it Bane. So you're going to be able to really lock down the early game with this card. Puppet Shield, 3-drop, summon 2 copies of Enhanced Puppet. By the way, Enhanced Puppet is a 1-drop 3/3 rush. At the end of your opponent's turn, destroys the card. I don't think this card's that good, but yeah. Artifact Recharge, add to the red and a blue. Rukina, 4-drop 3/3, add a red and a blue, and then on evolve summon a Striker. Which one's the Striker? The 5/1 rush. It's fine. Lovestruck Puppeteer, this one's good. 2-drop 2/2, add a puppet to your hand. Evolve, replicate the effect of this card's Fanfare ability. Noah, we saw already, 6-drop 5/6. Add 3 copies of Puppet to your hand. Give all puppetry followers in your hand +1 attack. Well, hold on. Stream of Life. Is this Saphira? Select the enemy file on the field and deal 3 damage. That's pretty good removal. Okay, that's actually something interesting. That's like the first just straight up like, 2-drop, deal 3 damage, removal card. That's not like Razor Claw or something that we've seen, really. And then you add a blue to your hand. Doomright Resurgence, we saw this. 5 drops, it's like 2 artifact followers in your hand that cost 5 or less. Summon an exact copy of each and give the exact copies at the end of your turn. Opponent's turn, destroy this card. Miriam. She's got swords now. She's cosplaying Amelia. 3-drop, 2/3. Add a red and a blue. Replicate this effect. Oh, so Evo, and then you get another red and a blue. That's pretty good. Oh, Sylvia! Whoa! Okay. I didn't expect to see Sylvia. 6-drop, 5/5. Select a mode to activate. Draw 2 cards or restore 4 defense to your leader. On evolve, select the enemy file on the field and destroy it. Super evolve, select 2. This is a really good control card. Is this just like a good enough card that you just play it everywhere in Portal? You probably do just play it everywhere. This card's really good. This card's really good. What the heck? I think this card's really good. Yeah, Sylvia's good. Yep. Liam. I just realized, are we not going to get Zwei? That's kind of sad. 10-drop, 8/8. Fanfare, summon 3. Enhanced Puppets. Evolve. Give all allied puppetry followers on the field ward and last words. Deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. This card's okay. Alouette. Doomright Ward. Fanfare, add a red and a blue. Evolve. Select the artifact follower in your hand that costs 5 or less and summon an exact copy of it. Is that a guy or a girl? I think it's a girl. Ancient Cannon. Here's, alright. 5-drop Amulet. Add a red to your hand. Whenever you fuse, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. That's okay. Okay, that's interesting. If you hold all of this stuff until you oh, hold on one second. Let me drink some water. It is getting late, as you can tell. Add a Gear of Ambition in your hand. Whenever you fuse, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. So if you hold all your reds and blues and then fuse after you get this down, you're going to be kind of clearing the board? It's fine. Udy knows why. What the hell? Udy, we saw this card. 3-drop, 3/3. Fanfare, draw card. Evolve, gain Crest, Udy, Maiden, Reborn. The Crest is countdown 3 at the end of your turn. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. If you have at least 6, restore 1 defense to your leader. This is a very strong card. I think this is a very, very, very strong card. Orcus, we saw already. 8-drop, 5/5. Summon a Lloyd. Whenever an allied puppetry follower enters the field, give it Storm and Bane. Super Evolve, summon 2 copies of Enhanced Puppet. Lloyd is a 1/6 with Ward, and you have to target it. Or your opponent has to target this card. Enhanced Puppet, of course, is the 3/3. Pretty good card. Here we go. Roundia. Here we go. 8-drop, 2/2. Fanfare. Select 3 artifact followers in your hand that cost 5 or less and summon an exact copy of it. Super Evolve, give all allied artifact followers on the field +1/+1. That's fine. That's fine. What ones do we want to be summoning? Yeah, the AoE one is good. This one's good. Yeah, I don't know. The artifact stuff, I gotta see it in action. I gotta see the artifact stuff in action. I hope it's good because I love, Elise and Rukina and everyone. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see the basic Portal cards. Puppet Lancer. Fanfare, add an enhanced puppet to your hand. That's good. Electric Whiplash. Add, what is this, a blue? Yeah, add a blue to your hand. Puppet Theater. That's good that this is basic. This is a good card. 2-drop Amulet. Fanfare. Add a puppet to your hand. Countdown 2 at the end of your turn. Add a puppet to your hand. That's pretty good. Kitty Cannoneer. I love all the cat Cannoneers. 3-drop, 3/2 Rush. On play, add a red to your hand. Bullet from Beyond. Vals. Select enemy, follow the field, and destroy it, and then add a red and a blue. That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. Hard removal. Mecha Cavalier. This card is so confusing. It's just... Like, why does this exist? It's just so random. 5-drop, 4/4 ward. I mean, it's not bad. Evolve, summon a copy of it, and then Super Evolve, summon 2 copies of it. You know, it's funny. Mechanized Beast. 6-drop, 4/9 Bane Ward. All right, Portal. I don't know. I hope the artifact stuff is good. Is kind of where I'm at. I hope the artifact stuff is good. All right, so overall, my opinions are, I think the classes that are like doing 2 things are in kind of a rough spot. So I think Portal's kind of in a rough spot. We have like enough good cards, like Orcus is good. The Medical Great Assassin is good. Lovestruck Puppeteer is good. And then you have like Yudi and Sylvia who are just like really good, you know, just basic good cards. That you're probably just gonna be able to make an okay puppet deck. Artifact is gonna just take a little more tinkering and just see how it plays out. But I could see it being pretty good. And then what are the others? So like Abyss, I'm really worried about. It has some very strong cards in Medusa and Cerberus, and maybe you could just put enough together where it's like, hey, just get me to 7 and 8. You know, I don't care what I'm playing, just get me to 7 and 8. Medusa is gonna be really good. Cerberus is gonna be really good. Maybe that's good enough. The fact that the fact that Soul Predation or Soul Conversion is 2 cost now is a little rough. But there's probably just enough good cards here that you can make some sort of mid-range shadow. 4-drops are, yeah. I know. We can talk about it more when I make some deck videos. Barrel's interesting. Barrel's one of the more interesting cards for me for this class. Dragon, I think, came out pretty well. It didn't get anything really good that's new. The Burn Knight's pretty good. Warrior Deep is like big question mark for me. The Axe Wielding Dragon Slayer is a huge question mark for me too, because I'm like, I feel like this card's good. Draconic Berserker is pretty good. Just I'm a fan of Otahime. I'm a big fan of Otahime. But is it good enough? We will see. I think it could be. Rune, I actually like a lot. I think it is one of the classes, like I was talking about, that is doing 2 separate things. But this time it is very focused on spell boost. All 3 of its cards are spell boost based. So I really like that. And it just has a lot of pretty good high quality cards. The Anna Gray are pretty good. The William's really good. The Runeblade Conductor is really good, or it's pretty good. Homework Time is really good. And Miss Miranda is really good. So there's Dimension Climb and Kuana, of course, are really good. So there's a lot of good amount of Rune cards. Radiant Rainbow is a workhorse here. Let's scooch back over to Haven. Haven overall. Let me give also like my best card of each class. I think would be interesting. So let's start with Portal, or let's start with neutral. Yeah, let's start with neutral. Best neutral card. It's Olivia. Olivia's probably still just the best card in the game. Frequently asked questions. Oh, that's cool that they have an FAQ. Wait, does it say? No. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think Olivia is just the best card in the game. Yeah, I'd say that for neutral. Portal. What's the best Portal card? Is it weird for me to say Medical Great Assassin? Maybe I'm like rating the early game too high, but I think it might be Medical Grade Assassin. No, it's Yudi. I'll say Medical Grade Assassin. If I'm being spicy, Yudi is definitely, I think, just the best card. Sylvia's up there. Haven. What's the best Haven card? Probably like the Serene Sanctuary is a lot of card draw. John is pretty good. Salefa's pretty good. Sarissa's pretty good if we get a couple more wards. I'm gonna go with Serene Sanctuary. Kind of a cop out, but one drop draw 2 is really good. I'm gonna go with Serene Sanctuary. Abyss. What's the best Abyss card? Medusa for sure. Yeah, Medusa's really strong. Medusa and Cerberus are probably going to carry this class for the first month until the next set comes out. Dragon, best dragon card. Probably the Lu Fang because it ramps. Yeah, probably Lu Fang because it ramps. Yeah, Lu Fang because it ramps. I'm a fan of Odahime though. Runecraft. What's the best rune card? Homework Time? Yeah, I think Homework Time. 1 drop, draw 2, deal 2 damage. No, it's Radiant Rainbow. It's Radiant Rainbow for sure. Yeah, it's Radiant Rainbow. Yeah, Radiant Rainbow. Best rune card. Sword. So Sword, I think, is in a pretty good spot. It just has, like I said, pretty good card quality. It is kind of like you do kind of need all the legendaries, which is a little, that kind of sucks. Best sword cards, Amelia, probably. Maybe Amalia. I think Amelia, though, because it draws. Zirconia is also up there, too. But yeah, I think sword is going to be really good early on. Just board flood has a lot of utility, too, with, like, the Vals and stuff. And, yeah, but you do kind of need some of the legendaries, so don't love that. And then Forest. Forest is a class I'm actually really excited for now after reading all of the cards, and I think it's going to be pretty good. What is the best Forest card, though? It's probably Bale. It's probably Bale, just because it's can be 0 cost. 0 cost, 4/4 that deals 4 damage to something is pretty good. But other than that, I think Glade is also really strong. I just realized Forest is Forest the only class where every single gold is really strong? Before we look, I'm just gonna say, yeah, Glade is my pick for Forest best card. Let's just see. I want to just see where's gold. 4 of the 5 are good. 3 of the 5 are really good. Geno's like pretty good, and Ravening Tentacles is horrendous. Rune. Penelope's okay. This card's really good. This card's this card's this card's pretty good. Dragon. I like this card. This card's really good. This card might be good. This card's really good, and this card's really good. So Dragon's pretty close. Abyss. No. Balto is terrible. And Rage of Serpents is Razor Claw. So, Haven. What are the Haven golds again? That's okay. That's questionable. This one might be okay. This one's good. This one is not that good. And then Portal. These are so just dependent on if Artifact's good. And then Sylvia's really good. So yeah, Force is the one that got like very easily like all 5 of these cards are really strong. Yeah. But yeah, all right. Those were all the cards. Overall, I don't really know what to say. I think that I'm a little disappointed about Abyss. It's going to just be Medusa and Cerberus.deck. Haven is interesting. Haven has some things going on. And of course we do have to think about, like, Haven could be like a really good control deck, and then you go into Rule of Cocytus, right? I like some of the stuff. Like, I like the whole Unholy Vessel, and then you play Mave to get it back. Like, I think that's really cute. And then Rodeo getting wait, does it have to be different? Yeah, it is different. Okay. So you can probably build it so that you're getting Sanctuary, Dose of Holiness, and what's another? Probably Darkhaven Grace. This costs 1. Yeah, that costs 1. Okay. And then I guess in a control deck, this is good enough. I mean, I guess this is just good. Like, this is just a good card. So yeah, Haven's interesting. Portal. You know, again, depending on the artifact stuff, it feels like it got a lot of artifact stuff. Abyss, I'm worried about. Dragon's probably going to be played a good amount. But I don't know. We'll see. Runecraft, I think, might end up being like the strongest class, because all 3 of its legendaries are really good. It has some pretty good golds. Pretty good, just like these bombs, like this Runeblade Conductor I like now that we've seen everything. The William I really like. The Miranda is really strong. And then Radiant Rainbow is really good. Swordcraft, I think, will be strong. You're just going to kind of need all the legendaries, which I don't love. And then Forest, I'm actually really excited about Forest. All right. That was 2 hours. It is 5 o'clock for me. I'm very tired. I'm sure you can tell. Hopefully this video didn't, like, I don't know. Hopefully the last half of this video wasn't too bad, because I was getting really tired. And hopefully I was able to give some, some interesting, discussion or whatever, right? Yeah, if you guys are excited for Shadowverse, make sure to check out more of my videos here soon. We're going to be doing a budget deck builds for every class and how to upgrade them. I'll probably record that tomorrow, but I'll start looking around right now before I go to bed. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Also, let me know what your favorite card is, all right? Let me know what your favorite card is. All right, bye-bye.